What's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for clicking on this video and choosing to spend a few minutes with me today. If you're new here, hi, my name is Chrissy, and today we're going to be talking about my March favorites. And I haven't done one of these videos in a really long time, but I have a pretty good lifestyle accumulation this month, so I figured that I would share with you everything that I've been loving. If you see some kitties roaming around the room, Baymax and Ori are in here with me. Baymax is currently behind the camera licking himself over there, so you might see them, they might make an appearance, but let's just jump right in to the favorites. Okay, so starting off with fitness favorites, the first thing that I've been loving is my new water bottle from Big Bottle Co. I bought this, I don't know, I think I bought it at the beginning of March or at the end of February, and I think it arrived like in the middle of March. I can't speak. But I bought it basically because I used to think that I drank a lot of water. Well, there's Ori. I used to think that I drank a lot of water. And I know I wanted to try and drink a gallon every day, but when it came down to it, I was having a really hard time tracking how much water I was drinking. So I wanted a bigger bottle, and I knew I didn't want to carry around like a gallon of water with me all the time. So this is 2 liters, so I fill this up twice a day, and I make sure to hit my water. And right now I am really far behind. It is 1:30 and I have a lot of catching up to do. Normally I'm like finished one full one by now, but I am very behind. Next fitness favorite is my Polar FT4, and I started using a Polar probably about 5 years ago when I first started like working out and going to the gym and like wanting to track my calories. I remember I had this when I was au pairing in Italy, like that's how long ago it was. And I switched to a Fitbit for a while, and I don't know, I kind of got a little bit like, I think the Fitbit was just kind of like controlling my day a little bit too much, because I would like wake up in the morning, I would check my Fitbit, I would log my food into my Fitness Pal, and then I would check my Fitbit, I would check how many steps I was walking, I would make sure I was walking 250 steps per hour, I was going to the gym, working out, checking my calories, checking on my Fitbit to make sure I was in the green zone, and I'm like, okay, this is all just too much. Plus, with the Polar FT4, you get a heart rate monitor strap, which I have read is 10 times more accurate than a wrist monitor, which is what my Fitbit had. So I've been using this a lot more this month, and it's been really eye-opening to how wrong the Fitbit calorie counter was. Because my workouts I'm actually burning a lot less than I thought. So I'm really happy that I know, and it's kind of given my mind a break from being so obsessed with numbers all day, every day. Speaking of numbers, the last favorite from the fitness sector that I have is macro counting. And I've been macro counting, I think now for about a month and a half. And I really just think that I finally found the thing that is consistent and is like long-term for me. So if you don't know what macro counting is, it's basically counting carbs, fats, and proteins and having a certain amount of grams you hit each day, and that kind of like makes up your calorie intake, because carbs, fats, and proteins are like the only things that have calories in your diet. So basically you're allowed a certain amount of carbs, certain amount of fats, and certain amount of proteins, and it's kind of opened my eyes into the fact that I don't have to deprive myself of everything that I want on a day-to-day basis, and I can still see results. So I've really been loving macro counting. I'm definitely going to like talk about it a lot more in upcoming videos, but I had to give it a mention because it's just making me happy, guys. It's just making me happy. Moving on to a slightly related topic, let's talk about food, which is probably my favorite topic to talk about because I love myself some food. First thing that I've been pretty obsessed with this month is pancakes. We've been having pancakes like every single day. Every single day that isn't a low carb day, I will probably be eating pancakes for breakfast. And again, with macro counting, I think it's just opened my eyes into the fact that I can have pancakes and I can still lose weight. And I actually posted on Facebook the other day that I think my favorite part of life right now is that I'm eating pancakes almost every day and I'm still losing weight. So it's pretty awesome. Normally I have them with, like, I normally make them exactly how they are like supposed to be made on the pack. I just use like Aunt Jemima or Bisquick or something. Bisquick is my favorite. Normally I would just make them how they're supposed to be made on the box, and then I would like serve them with like egg whites or something like that, and have like that extra protein added in with the egg whites. Or sometimes I just like, instead of making them like with one egg and milk, I use almond milk, not regular milk. I would just put egg whites in there instead of the other ingredients and kind of just have like fluffy egg pancakes. But yeah, pancakes have definitely been my favorite this month. Ori has also been a favorite this month. I don't think you've been on the YouTube channel yet. I don't think you've been on the YouTube channel. Have you? Say hi. Say hi to the peeps. So if you haven't already noticed, this is our new little addition to our family. This is Ori. He has been all over my social media, but he hasn't been on YouTube yet. And we got him at the beginning of February, and we got him from the same place that we got Baymax from. He's actually Baymax's uncle, so that's fun. And we call him our little happy monster because the second you start like scratching him or rubbing him, he just purrs. He purrs, and for some reason, whenever he purrs, he never wants to go and suckle on Gary. I don't know if he can smell my female hormones or something, but he always, like, he gets this look in his face and he's like stalks towards me, like he's just like, I'm coming for you. Okay, next food favorite is this. It is the Signature Blends Parmesan and Herb Seasoning. Oh my god, you guys, if you live in Canada, you have to go try this. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like so Parmesan-y and garlicky, and it's just amazing. Gary and I have been seasoning everything with this, and I mean everything. We've been like throwing it on vegetables, on meat, everything. I think I even put it in mac and cheese sometime this month. Everything. It is so, so, so good. You mad, bro? Okay, moving on to something a little bit sweeter. I have been obsessed with Lenny and Larry's cookies. Obsessed. That's fair. Obsessed. Right here I have the peanut butter flavor, which is hands down my favorite flavor of all time. And I also have snickerdoodle, which is good. It's good, but peanut butter wins because it's peanut butter. But Lenny and Larry's cookies are basically, they're called the complete cookie. They have 7 grams of fat, 27 grams of carbs, and 8 grams of protein in a half a cookie. So there's 16 grams of protein in this whole cookie. It's still pretty high in carbs, so I normally can only fit like a half of a cookie per day, which is a serving size anyway. But they are so good. If you get them, heat them up in the microwave for 30 seconds, and they're like gooey and soft, and oh, they're delicious. Sticking with that sweetness, you guys. I'm sorry for introducing you to these because it's gonna be hard for you to stop eating them once you start. So I found these yesterday. Bit of a late addition to the favorites video, but you guys, they're so good. So basically, they are so delicious cashew ice cream. I have the salted caramel cluster flavor and the cinnamon cookie dough flavor, and you guys, oh my god, this is half gone. I ate all of this yesterday. I ate all of this yesterday, just sitting on the couch. I was like, oh my god, even opening it. They are so flavorful. They're like, they basically taste like a Ben & Jerry's pint of ice cream, but they're cashew milk. They're made with cashew milk. So like, they don't upset my stomach. And they're just delicious, and you need to go try them. You need to go to your supermarket and you need to go try them. And especially for us people in Canada who cannot get Halo Top, I'm looking at you, Halo Top, you need to try these. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm super excited because I put into my macros to have a half of a cookie with a serving of ice cream on top after dinner. So I'm pretty excited. Okay, so for TV and movies, the first thing that I have to mention for March is Beauty and the Beast. Gary and I saw it 2 times. I think we saw it like we saw it on the day it came out on the Friday, and then we saw it again like the next Thursday or something. Like we saw it twice in 1 week. We loved it. Like in the beginning when like they started singing and stuff, I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. And then they continued, and oh my god, it was just so good. I know there's been like a lot of mixed reviews about it, and all those critics can go. I loved it, and Gary loved it too, and I loved how it just kind of like brought me back to my childhood, and it just kind of helped me like escape into a magical world for 2 hours, and I just thought it was like perfect. And Emma Watson is like the perfect Disney princess. She just has like that perfect Disney princess face that I wish I had, but I don't. Gary and I also watched Moana in March, and we were waiting for it to come out on DVD because we didn't go see it in the cinema, and it was so good. Like we were sitting there and we were like loving it. Like we were singing the songs for days after. Like I wanted to watch it again. We were like never watching anything but Disney movies for the rest of our lives after we watched Moana. It was just so good. So if you haven't seen Moana and you love cartoons, definitely watch it. It was just so good. Excuse me, I'm trying to film a video. I can't talk to you right now. For TV, I have been re-watching The Vampire Diaries since it ended in March. I think it ended in March, right? I think so. I've been re-watching it. I'm already at the end of season 3 because I just kind of watch it as I'm working all day. And I don't know, I just love The Vampire Diaries. Gary doesn't get it. He like watches it and he's like, oh, is that person dead? I'm like, yeah, but they come back. They're in the finale. Like, I can't remember how. Like, everyone is like dead but not dead. And then like he's like, this is so dumb. And like there was like one moment where like this big character dies, but I'm like, yeah, but he's not dead because he's in the finale, so we know he's not really dead. And like, I don't know, he was just watching it and he was like, oh my god, they're like dramatizing this so much for like someone who's like not even gonna be like dead at the end of this. And I'm like, just go away, you're ruining this for me. And we've also been watching Riverdale together, and I really like it. I find it really interesting that it's based off of the Archie comics, and I was like asking my dad about it because he would have like read the Archie comics when he was a kid, and like I was like asking him if it was similar, and apparently it's not, but I don't know. I just think it's really interesting. It's on Netflix if you guys haven't seen it already. I think it's on Netflix and everywhere, I think. I don't know. Apparently it's like a CW show or something. I don't know. Whatever. And the brother, one of the twins from The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, is in it, and he's like all grown up, and that's just like really weird and makes me feel really old. But he's in it, and yeah, I just think the storyline is really good. I think the acting is really good. I just think it's really cool. So you should definitely check out Riverdale? I don't know, Riverdale on Netflix. Let's talk about books. I haven't really read that much this month. I have a goal to read 52 books this year, and I do plan on like catching up when we're in Ireland for 3 weeks in May. I'm 3 books behind schedule right now. I think I should have read 12 books and I've only read 9. But the only book that I did read in March was Caraval, and I got this in, I don't even know what the subscription box is called, Owlcrate? I think it was Owlcrate. I think I got this in the beginning of March or like the end of February, and basically this is about 2 sisters and this kind of like magical like event that happens, and they go to it and stuff happens and stuff happens and stuff happens. So I read this and I liked it. I liked the storyline. It took me a little while to kind of like get into it. I don't know, I didn't like the ending. Like I wasn't a huge fan of it. Like I didn't love it, but it was the only book I read in March, so had to give it a mention. I've had a really hard time with books lately. I've like stopped reading a lot of books halfway through. I read Roseblood, which is like right there. I started reading it in February. Had to stop reading it because it was terrifying me. Like I was having nightmares. Roseblood is basically like a Phantom of the Opera retelling, and I was like having nightmares at night. I was like waking up in the middle of the night thinking that the Phantom was coming to get me. I'm a wimp, if you haven't noticed. I am a big wimp. So yeah, I think my reading brain is just so excited for A Court of Wings and Ruin to come out on May 2nd that nothing is living up to it right now. It wouldn't be a favorites video if I didn't mention Pretty on Paper Co.'s new line of t-shirts and tank tops because I've been living in them. I actually just took this off to film this video so that I could like show you guys properly. Since we launched them, I have right here, I have the I Don't Do Mornings t-shirt, and then I also have the I'm Done Adulting Let's Be Mermaids t-shirt, and it is there. I've been living in these. They're so super soft. I wear them to work out in, I wear them to bed, I wear them out to on date nights, I wear them basically everywhere, and I've been living in them. And we just released a ton yesterday, so if you haven't been to the shop in a while, there's a lot more designs, and I kind of want to get Gary to go like make them for me right now so that I can go work out in a new Pretty on Paper Go shirt, because gotta be that walking advertising. I wanted to include my favorite planner spread from this month, and this month it has to be my St. Patrick's Day spread, and I will do a pan of this so that you can see it a little bit better. But I just loved this spread. I did plan as I go for this week, and I just thought that it was a great mix of like being functional and kind of being like memory keeping, and I just love how it turned out. I think it turned out really pretty, even if it might look a little bit messy to you. I really loved it, and it just meant that I was using a lot more stickers than I normally use. So yeah, I really loved that spread, and that kit was from our shop. It's not available anymore, but we have some amazing kits in the shop right now if you want to go check them out and that's your thing. I'm just saying. I wanted to mention my favorite YouTuber of this month too, and it is a new YouTuber that I found this month, and it is Amanda Bucci, and she's a fitness YouTuber, and I just love her passion, and I love her like whole idea on life. I don't know, I love her videos. They're so motivational, they're inspirational, they kind of make you just like want to get up and do something, like whether it's like start your own business or like go work out or eat healthy, go buy clean food. It's just like her energy just kind of like, I don't know, radiates off the screen or something. I don't know. I just really love her channel, and she has a podcast that I've been listening to when I work out, and I just really love everything that she stands for. And she's actually like, her videos and her podcasts are what has given me the push to keep making videos, even if they're not perfect, because that's like a big insecurity of mine, is that like there are such big productions on YouTube now that I'm like, I feel like there's like no place for me, but her videos are what has given me the push to like keep going and like start being more consistent and stuff. So you can thank her for that. I will leave her channel linked down below. So that is it for my favorites video for this month. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it gave you a few ideas on new stuff you could try. Hint, try this ice cream. Try it. You will not be disappointed. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Like I said, I am posting a lot more. I have a lot of fun videos planned coming out for you over the next month. And yeah, I hope you are all having an amazing day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!